Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you my two new keys, right? So these are the Epomaker GK96 and the regular, which is the GK96 and S, I think, and then the GK96 LS, I believe, for the Southpaw version. So if you notice, the numpad is here on the left side instead of the right. So this is also known as an F96 layout board. So each board comes in a Skyloom box. So Skyloom, I think, manufactures and everything the board for Epomaker. But I suppose Epomaker provided the design for this board. So in each of these come in the exact same box. There's no marking on the box that tells you which one is the regular and which one is the Southpaw. And when you open it, the first thing that you see is this. Whoops, sorry. So the manual. For both, they receive the exact same manual. It shows you the design of the regular and the Southpaw. These are PBT. And the PBT comes in white, black, and orange, and some blue caps, which was a Kickstarter thing. So a Kickstarter goal. But if you want it cheaper, you can also buy it in ABS black and ABS white. The Southpaw also costs more than the regular. Some functions. And the driver that you can download for the board, so you can reprogram the keys or remap the keys. They also show you some of their other models, which you can buy on the Epomaker website. So this Kickstarter started out in November, and my board only arrived today. And I'm not sure how long it took for other people's boards, but mine arrived today. But I think some people got theirs, like a couple of people got theirs in December. So for the regular, you do get the board, of course, PBT die sub keycaps in with orange and blue like keycaps. So you can swap out the orange for blues. And then they're also, if you noticed, they're installed with Mac keycaps by default. So they do provide some additional keycaps for Windows users. I chose the Gateron Silvers. So if you notice, they're linear speedy switches. So they have a very low actuation force and actuation distance. And they don't really make a lot of noise. So if I press it slowly, you hear nothing. If I press it really like strongly, then you can kind of hear something, but it's definitely not a clicky switch. Just for comparison, I have here Kale Box Whites, which are clicky. So there you go, clicky. Even softly, they click. So I do plan to swap out my regular board switches with Kale Box Whites because I like them clicky. But I wanted something other than Gateron Blues, which I have on my Pro 2, which are nice, but they're a little crunchy. Not so much clicky as they are crunchy. So with the regular board, you also get a 2-in-1 keycap puller and key switch puller. And if you notice, my regular has a black frame, and so they provided that one with a black cord. And because my Southpaw is in white, they provided a silver cord. I also got Gatoron silvers for this one. I just chose Gatoron silvers even though I'm a Clicky fan because one, I was planning on using this as a gaming board. And also, because Gatoron silvers are not for sale like anywhere. Like the only place I've seen Gatoron silvers is with a board. So there's some boards selling with Gatoron silvers, but you can't buy them without a board, which is really weird. So the Southpaw, if you notice, has two extra space bars, orange and blue. So orange goes with the stock keycaps and blue with the Kickstarter like stretch goal. So blue keycaps were the Kickstarter stretch goal. Of course, they also come with Windows keycaps. And also, if you notice, the keycap puller and switch puller is white instead of black. So the accessories kind of are supposed to match with the frame of the board that you chose. I don't know why this isn't white, why it's silver. Like, white would have made so much more sense here, I think. But anyway, onto the board. Both boards are very hefty. Like, they're heavy. This is like, I don't know, maybe almost 2 kilos. And then the keycaps, sorry, are PBT. I'm not sure if the frame is also PBT or it's ABS or whatever, but it does feel smooth, very thick, and when I try to flex it, there's virtually zero flex. There's a teeny bit of flex, but just a teeny tiny bit. You notice the keycaps have a different profile. It's called GK1, I believe, and this is a profile that Epomaker first introduced with this board, and I think it's of their own design. Very nice. Actually, the print on mine looks great. Some people have complained that their print was bad, so I'm happy that I got a board with decent print. Well, keycaps with decent print. You'll notice on the back it also says Skyloom, again because Skyloom manufactures these things for Epomaker. Epomaker did mention they have plans of creating their own factory so that they can make their own keyboards. So it has rubber at the bottom so that it's anti-slip. And you'll notice that there are 2 feet so that your board can sit at 3 different angles. So the first angle is like, I can't remember, but I think this is supposed to be 4 degrees. And then the feet make the board a little higher. So this makes it a little higher, and this makes it much more higher. It's very nice. It feels very nice, and it's very hefty. I would say this is a quality board. Definitely worth the money. So both these boards cost me $234, including expedited shipping. And when I checked my tracking details, this was collected by DHL on January 19. Today's January 22 for me, and I already received my keyboard. Very fast. Very nice. Wait, what's happening? Okay. That's it. It's definitely a keyboard to consider, I think. and very nice for my basically second and third keyboards, and I expect to enjoy them very much. One is for my office and one is for home, for gaming. We'll be switching out the keycaps, key switches soon with Box Whites for my work board. I know it's funny, but it doesn't matter at my workplace, so it's fine. Thanks for watching. Till next time.